Okay, guys. So what we plan to do today is do a lot of problems related to probability. So हमारे concepts तो cover हो गए हैं, but हमें practice की ज़रूरत है. So आज की class में we will do a lot of practice related to probability questions. चलो जी. तो this is Have you guys started doing the problems? And are you able to attempt them?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
चलो जी, किसी का कोई डाउट हो तो आज आप आराम से पूछ लेना क्वेश्चंस में. ठीक है. So far we have done so we did this question, that question. All right. Okay, let's start reading this problem and let's try to solve it now. So you guys can also start working side by side, read the question and see what all is given. There is a factory which employs 10 workers. A factory employs 10 workers in the production department, 8 workers in the packaging department, and 7 workers in the delivery department. So there is a factory and it has 3 departments: production, packaging, and delivery. And each of these departments, we have 10 people here, 8 people in the packaging, and 7 people in the delivery department. Okay. Now, out of these, whatever number of people that we have, 5 workers are to be randomly selected for a training program. So you have to select 5 people for a training program. Okay. Now, first you have to tell what is the probability that all selected workers will be from the same department. What is the probability? First question that is asked is, what is the probability that all the selected workers are from the same department? Okay. So let's do this one first. What should we do now? सारे वर्कर्स को हमें सेम ही डिपार्टमेंट से सिलेक्ट करना है. तो क्या करना चाहिए? टेल मी, व्हाट डू यू थिंक? एनी आइडियाज?
Ma'am, is it 10C5 plus 8C5 plus 7C5 by 25C5?
Perfect. So this is basically a situation. You have to find what is the number of cases where all people are from same department. Divided by total number of cases, right? Total number of cases of selecting all the people. Now, how many people are there in this factory? 10 plus 8 plus 7. So 25 people are there. So out of these 25 people, any 5 can be picked up, right? So what is the total number of cases going to be? You have to select them. And does the order matter here?
No, ma'am.
No. So what will be the total number of cases? Out of 25, if you have to select 5 people. So 25C5, right? And what are the cases where all the people will be from the same department? Either everybody, all from production, or all from packaging, or all from delivery, right? Now this basically will be probability of packaging, all people from packaging, union, all people from production, union, all people from delivery, right? And that divided by 25C5. So you have to find the union now. If all people are from packaging, then none of the people can be from production. If all people from production are there, there will be no people from either delivery or packing. So what kind of event are these? Do they have anything in common?
No, ma'am.
No. So basically कुछ भी common नहीं है. That means they are all disjoint. And whenever all the events are disjoint, their probability of union is just a sum of their probability. Right? Or basically you can find the numbers. So this will just be all packaging plus all production plus all delivery. Now all people from packaging would mean what? Packaging had 8 people. Out of these 8 people, if you select 5, how can you find it? 8C5. All production people, 10, out of 10 people, you have to select 5. So 10C5. And all delivery people. So out of 7 people, you have to select 5, right? So out of 7, you have to select 5. And this divided by 25C5, right? This will be your answer. Is that okay?
Ma'am, could the few papers working in the packing department will be there on production as well?
No, they are separately working on each department. We don't have any common people.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Guys, try to read the second problem once and think how to do it. I'll just be back in some time, 10 seconds. So sorry, guys. Somebody just came suddenly. Okay, fine. All right. So first question is clear. What about the second problem? What is the probability that at least 2 departments will be represented among the selected workers? इसका क्या मतलब है कि कम से कम 2 डिपार्टमेंट्स तो सिलेक्टेड होंगे ही होंगे, राइट? इसका मतलब मेरे पास जो लोग हैं वो कम से कम 2 डिपार्टमेंट्स में तो होने ही चाहिए. तो फिर क्या मतलब है इस चीज का? What should we do?
Ma'am, it can be 1 minus probability that all are from same department.
Yes, तो अगर सारे लोग सेम डिपार्टमेंट से हैं, उसमें से 1 में से अगर वो सारी प्रॉपर्टी हटा दी जाए तो क्या होगा कि कम से कम 2 डिपार्टमेंट के तो लोग तो होंगे ही हमारे पास, राइट? तो एग्जैक्टली जो आपने ये निकाला है, प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट ऑल द पीपल आर फ्रॉम द सेम डिपार्टमेंट, इफ यू रिड्यूस 1 फ्रॉम इट, व्हाट डू यू गेट? What are the number of people who either are all from like 2 departments or 3 departments, right? At least 2 departments का मतलब क्या है? या तो तीनों डिपार्टमेंट रिप्रेजेंटेड हो जाए या फिर 2 डिपार्टमेंट रिप्रेजेंट हो जाए, राइट? इज दैट ओके?
मैम वो 1 माइनस समझ नहीं आया कैसे.
तो बेसिकली देखो, दो ही पॉसिबिलिटी है कि जब आप 5 पीपल को सिलेक्ट कर रहे हो, क्या क्या पॉसिबिलिटी है? या तो ऑल फ्रॉम सेम डिपार्टमेंट, राइट? या ऑल द पीपल फ्रॉम 2 डिपार्टमेंट्स, राइट? सिर्फ 2 ही डिपार्टमेंट के लोग हो. पैकेजिंग एंड प्रोडक्शन, या फिर पैकेजिंग एंड डिलीवरी, या फिर प्रोडक्शन एंड डिलीवरी, राइट? ये केस हो सकता है, राइट? या फिर जो आपका सिलेक्शन है उसमें तीनों डिपार्टमेंट के लोग हैं, पैकेजिंग, प्रोडक्शन एंड डिलीवरी. इसके अलावा तो कोई केस नहीं बनता, राइट?
यस.
सो इफ यू कंबाइन ऑल ऑफ दिस यू विल गेट योर सैंपल स्पेस,
यस.
राइट? सो ये जो प्रोबेबिलिटी आपने निकाली है, ऑल द पीपल फ्रॉम द सेम डिपार्टमेंट, इसका कॉम्प्लीमेंट क्या होगा? That all the people are not from the same department, right?
यस.
So if all people are not from same department, either they are from 2 departments or they are from all 3 departments.
यस.
तो जब आपको कॉम्प्लीमेंट की प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालनी होती है तो आप कैसे निकालते हो? 1 माइनस अप्रोप्रिएट प्रोबेबिलिटी.
ओके.
तो इस लॉजिक से हम लोग ये जो प्रोबेबिलिटी है दैट at least 2 departments are represented, वो क्या हो जाएगी? 1 माइनस प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट ऑल पीपल all are from same department, right? Yes or no?
यस.
तो आप क्या कर दोगे? 1 minus whatever was previous probability, which was how much? 10C5 plus 8C5 plus 7C5 divided by 25C5, right? ये आपका आंसर हो जाएगा. फाइन,
यस.
ठीक है? ऑल गुड विद एवरीबॉडी? नर्मदा, प्रियांक?
Yes.
ठीक है, चलो जी. दिस इज क्लियर नाउ. लेट्स मूव ऑन टू द नेक्स्ट वन. Okay, next one is this. Let's see. ठीक है, चलो जी. इसमें क्या करना है, इस क्वेश्चन को पढ़ते हैं. An infrastructure company has launched 2 projects, one in Mumbai and the other one in Delhi. ठीक है, so 2 projects are running. One in Mumbai and one is in Delhi. Okay, fine. Now what else is given? Suppose that the probability of success of the Mumbai project is 0.8 and the probability of success of the Delhi project is 0.3. Okay. मुंबई प्रोजेक्ट की सक्सेस की प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी है? मुंबई प्रोजेक्ट की, अब इसमें हो सकता है सक्सेस हो जाए या फेलियर हो जाए, इसमें हो सकता है सक्सेस हो जाए या फेलियर हो जाए। मुंबई प्रोजेक्ट के सक्सेस की प्रोबेबिलिटी कितनी है? 0.8। एंड फिर फेलियर की प्रोबेबिलिटी क्या होगी?
0.2.
0.2, बिकॉज यही दो पॉसिबिलिटीज हैं। दिल्ली प्रोजेक्ट में सक्सेस की प्रोबेबिलिटी इज 0.3, देन व्हाट इज द फेलियर प्रोबेबिलिटी? 0.7, राइट? नाउ what else is given? That the success of any one project is independent of the other. So what does that mean? Whether this project gets succeeded has nothing to do with what is happening here. So if Mumbai project is getting succeeded, we are not getting any information what happens in the Delhi project. So they are independent of each other. So if you have to find any of the intersection probability, it will simply be the multiplication, right? This much is fine. So these two
Yes.
projects are independent of each other. Now, what is given to us? If the Delhi project is unsuccessful, what is the probability that Mumbai one is also unsuccessful? So what did they tell you? That the Delhi project failed. Okay. If that is unsuccessful, what is the probability that Mumbai one is also unsuccessful? So what are they asking you? That you know that Delhi project has failed. Delhi project is unsuccessful. Given that Delhi project is unsuccessful, probability that Mumbai project is also unsuccessful. This you have to figure out. So what is it going to be? That Delhi project unsuccessful meaning Delhi project has failed. So you have to tell what is the probability that Mumbai project will fail given that Delhi project has failed. What is this going to be? And you also have to explain your answer. बताओ फिर क्या करना है?
Oh, ma'am, we have to find the intersection, but intersection is not given in the question.
Okay. So if we are stuck, then we can't do anything, right?
These are two independent events, so
Right.
the answer will be a probability of Mumbai failure.
Exactly. Mumbai. So basically, I told you that these two projects are independent. That means even if I tell you Delhi project is unsuccessful, that doesn't give you any information about what happens to the Mumbai project, right? या फिर if I tell you some detail regarding what happens to the Mumbai project, you don't know anything about Delhi project. Yes or no? So what is this probability going to be? It's exactly going to be what was the probability before. So, there was one definition of independence, which we said that two events A and B are independent if probability of A given B is exactly equal to probability of A. Right? या फिर the other way that you would like to do is this, that what is this probability going to be? What is this probability going to be? Normally, we would have done this, right? What is the probability of Mumbai failing, intersection Delhi failing, given the probability of Delhi failing? Yes or no? Right?
Yes.
And because these two events are independent, what is the probability of their intersection?
Oh, P of MF multiplied by P of DF.
Right? ये दोनों multiply हो जाएंगे. Probability of MF times probability of DF divided by probability of DF. Can I cancel these probability of DF?
Yes.
So what are you left with? Only the probability of Mumbai project failing. And what is that?
0.2.
0.2. Right? So what will you explain? that since these two projects are independent, so we don't get any information about about Mumbai project failing, even if we know anything about Delhi project failing. So the probability will be the same that it was before. Is that okay?
Yes.
ठीक है जी. All right. Moving on. Fine. What is the next thing that we have here? Okay. Given that at least one of the two project is successful. So they told you one of the project is successful. At least one of the project is successful. Meaning Delhi succeeded, Mumbai failed, or Mumbai succeeded, Delhi failed, or both succeeded. These are the options, right? So out of these three possibilities, what is the probability that only the Mumbai project is successful? So how do I frame this? This is given to me that somebody told me that at least one of the two project has been successful. Now, what is the probability that only Mumbai project is successful? So what do we have to find? I have to find this. Chalo, think about it for a minute. I have to find this. The probability that only Mumbai successful, given that at least one success. This is the probability that you have to find. That only Mumbai project is successful, given that at least one project is successful. What should we do?
Ma'am, P of MS upon uh, P of MS union
MS union.
yes ma'am DS.
Okay. इसका क्या मतलब हुआ?
मैम कि गिवन मुंबई प्रोजेक्ट भी सक्सेसफुल है एंड दिल्ली स्कूल भी प्रोजेक्ट है, ये गिवन है और फिर प्रोबेबिलिटी फाइंड करने की मुंबई प्रोजेक्ट की सक्सेसफुल.
Okay. So this is actually given. Given मतलब ये दिया हुआ है. अच्छा, tell me one thing. Are the two statements the same? Mumbai project is successful. Mumbai, अच्छा गलत spelling लिख दी. Mumbai project is successful. If I tell you one statement as this, and one thing that I tell you is only Mumbai project is successful. Are these two statements the same or different? And if they are same, why? If they are different, why?
Ma'am, they are different.
Okay.
Because if Mumbai project is successful, it does not include intersection.
So only Mumbai project successful means what could have happened? कि मुंबई प्रोजेक्ट सक्सेसफुल हुआ एंड दिल्ली प्रोजेक्ट को क्या हुआ? Delhi project could have failed also, right? This is one thing. Or we could have Mumbai project is successful and Delhi project is also successful, right?
Yes, ma'am.
These two things are included in this statement. Because if I am only telling you that Mumbai project is successful, I did not tell you anything about Delhi project. But in the second statement, I'm saying only Mumbai project is successful. Then what am I saying while saying this? That Delhi project has failed, right?
Yes.
So what is this? That Mumbai project has succeeded and Delhi project has failed, right?
Yes.
Because if we include this won't be correct, right? Both projects have succeeded. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So if you tell here that, here you have to find probability that only Mumbai project has succeeded, given that at least one project has succeeded. So इसको आप कैसे करोगे? जब भी आपको कोई probability of A given B निकालनी होती है, how do you go about doing this? What do you do? Probability of A intersection B divided by probability of B, right? This is how we do.
Yes.
Now, if I have to find probability that only Mumbai project successful, given that at least one success. So what is that going to be? Probability that only Mumbai project has succeeded, intersection at least one success, right? And then you divide by probability that at least one succeeded. Yes or no? यही होगी मेरी probability.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. अच्छा, अब मुझे ये देखना है कि if at least one success happened and only MS happened, what is the common thing in this? If
Only MS.
only MS, right? Because at least one success में क्या क्या आता है? 3 possibilities. कि Mumbai success intersection Delhi success, Mumbai success intersection Delhi failure, and Mumbai failure intersection Delhi success. These 3 cases are there, right? And out of these 3 cases, you are doing an intersection with only MS, which is this. So what will be this intersection? Only this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
This case has 3 possibilities and this has only 1 possibility. So what is the common area? The common region is this, right? So what is the numerator probability? Numerator probability is probability that only MS happened, right? Divided by what is this probability? At least one success. At least one success I can also find by 1 minus both failed. Or I can just add the probabilities of these 3 individually because these things have nothing in common, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay, इसको आप ऐसे भी निकाल सकते हो. Both at least one success could be figured out by us doing 1 minus both failed, or by finding the probability of this, which will be this union this union this. And since these things have nothing in common, I can just add their probability. Yes or no? So
Yes.
any way would work. So it can be probability of MS intersection DS plus probability of MS intersection DF plus probability of MF intersection DS, right? And what is on the top? Probability of MS intersection DF divided by all of this. Now, what is all this? These 2 events, Delhi and Mumbai, they are independent, right? Then how do you find the probability of intersection?
P of MS multiplied by P of DA.
So I'll simply multiply the respective probabilities, right? Because
Yes.
Mumbai and Delhi project are independent. Right? We can just find the probabilities by multiplying. Okay. So what is this going to be? Probability of MS times probability of TF. नीचे आप सारे मल्टीप्लीकेशन कर सकते हो. Right? You can multiply all these. So now what are the numbers that I have? I'll just bring it here and see what it is. So what is this? Probability of Mumbai success is what? 0.8. Delhi failure is 0.7 divided by Mumbai success, Delhi failure, Delhi success, both success. 0.8 times 0.3, right? Plus 0.8 times 0.7 plus Mumbai failure is 0.2 times Delhi success is 0.3, right? Or this could also be 1 minus, both failed. Both failed is 0.2 times 0.7, right? That can also be done, right?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है.
Yes, ma'am.
तो आपको सिर्फ इसको मल्टीप्लाई करना है और डिवाइड करना है. ठीक है, कर लेंगे. कैन वी डू दिस?
What is that 1 minus 0.2?
Yeah, so basically, at least one succeeded. What is the complement of this? Nobody succeeded.
Yes, ma'am.
So 1 minus nobody succeeded.
Okay, ma'am.
And nobody succeeded meaning Mumbai failed and Delhi also failed. So 1 minus this. So whichever way you feel comfortable with, you can do this also and you can do this also. You're going to get the same thing. Okay.
Okay.
All right. ठीक है. This is done. Okay, let's think about this problem. This is similar to what we've done, but not so similar. Little different. So, this is the similar question. But let's see now, what are we supposed to find? So what do we have here? There is a factory again, which employs 10 workers in the production department. Again, same thing, okay? Factory, production, packaging, and delivery. And same number of people are there, 10, 8, and 7. And then out of these five workers are to be selected. 5 to be selected. Now, what is the probability that at least one of the department will be unrepresented? Probability that at least one department is unrepresented, not represented, unrepresented. Okay. This is what you have to find. So what are we supposed to find?
So it will be 1 minus probability of all represent.
Probability of this is equals to 1 minus, at least one department is not represented. It will be 1 minus probability that what is happening?
All are represented.
All are represented. Okay. What does that mean? Now, how do I find that all are represented?
Ma'am, it will be similar to the first part,
Okay, how?
that 10 C5 plus 8 C5 plus 7 C5 by 23.
But that will just tell me that people are coming only from one department, na? Then to two departments are unrepresented. All department representing would mean that out of these 5 people, I should have people from all departments, right?
Yes.
So how do I decide how many people to take from production, how many from packaging, how many from delivery?
Ma'am, can we do like this? All are unrepresented.
Okay. All are unrepresented. What does all are unrepresented meaning? मतलब कोई किसी को नहीं सिलेक्ट किया, ना प्रोडक्शन से, ना पैकेजिंग से, ना डिलीवरी से, तो फिर बच्चे का जो ट्रेनिंग कराई वो किसकी कराई हमने? बोलो.
और मैम इसको ऐसे भी कर सकते हैं 10C5 प्लस 8C5 यूनियन और 8C5 और
एक सेकेंड 10C5 प्लस 8C5, ठीक है.
यूनियन और 8C5 प्लस 7C5 यूनियन और 7C5 प्लस 10C5.
आप नंबर्स का यूनियन कैसे ले लोगे? मतलब नंबर्स कैसे यूनियन लोगे?
यस मैम, तो नहीं हो पाया.
है ना, वो तो नहीं हो पाएगा, तो फिर क्या करें बताओ? What should we do? It looks very easy. This question looks very easy. But it's not. Acha, if I ask you a question, कि production department was unrepresented, what would that mean?
Means we have not chosen from production department.
So either people were from packaging or delivery or both, right? But production people were not a part of that team, right? Similarly, if I say packaging department was unrepresented, what would that mean? That if packaging department is not included, whatever 17 people are left, pick anything from them, right? And if I say delivery is not represented, that means pick any production or packaging people. There are 18 people, choose any one from them, right? So I can I write that unrepresented. The term unrepresented, I'm representing by complement. If a person is from, if production is represented, production person is represented, I will write P. If this person is not represented, I will write P prime. Okay. Similarly for the same thing. PR. ठीक है. Packaging represented, I will represent with P. Packaging not represented, I will represent with a P prime. Okay. And delivery represented, I will represent by R. Delivery not represented, I will represent by R prime. Okay. This is just how I'm defining my events basically. And then what are they asking me to find? That at least one department is represented. So whenever there is a term at least, what does that mean? Do we have to take a union or an intersection?
Union.
We have to take a union, right? So probability that at least one department is unrepresented. What does that mean? That, either the production department was not represented, right? Or the packaging department was not represented. Or the, why did I use R here? I should use D, na? Yeah, D and D prime. D prime. I can frame it like this, right? Can I frame it like this?
Yes, ma'am.
But at least one department is unrepresented, meaning either the production was unrepresented, or the packaging was unrepresented, or the delivery was unrepresented, right?
Yes.
This much is okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do we know what is the probability of A union B union C? Do we know that? What is that?
Probability of A plus probability of B plus probability of C minus probability A intersection B minus probability of B intersection C minus probability C intersection A plus probability A intersection B intersection C.
Very nice. So we've just used the formula for how to find probability of A union B union C. This much is fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Right. Now we have to see how to find each of them individually. Okay. Let's see one by one. What is this? What is the meaning of this term? What is the meaning of PR complement?
मैम 1 minus 10C5.
ओके, पहले एक बारी मतलब बताओ इसका, पीआर कॉम्प्लीमेंट का क्या मतलब है?
मैम की जो प्रोडक्शन डिपार्टमेंट है वो अनरिप्रेजेंटेड है, वो जो उसकी टीम है उसमें नहीं आया।
तो उसकी टीम में से कोई नहीं आया, इसकी टीम में से कोई नहीं आया।
यस।
तो लेकिन मेरे को टीम तो 5 लोगों की सिलेक्ट करनी है, तो वो मैं किस में से सिलेक्ट करूंगी?
मैम जो बाकी 2 बचे।
तो बाकी कितने लोग बचे हैं मेरे पास? 15 people I have, right?
यस।
तो उन 15 में से मैं कोई भी 5 चूज कर लूं?
यस।
तो मेरे को क्या करना पड़ेगा? What will I have to do?
15C5.
Very nice. है ना? तो 15C5 out of what? So ये मेरे favorable cases हो गए और मेरे total cases कितने थे?
25 C5.
25 C5, right? This is fine.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, बहुत बढ़िया. उसके अलावा ये वाली चीज समझ में आई, क्योंकि इसके बाद फिर सारे चीजें इसी तरीके से करनी है. ठीक है. अच्छा, अब ये इसका क्या मतलब है कि पैकेज. हाँ बोलो.
It means we will have to choose from either production or delivery, not from packaging.
Only packaging people are out of question. Now how many people I have to choose from?
17.
So out of 17 people I can choose anyone, right? 17 C5 divided by 25 C5. Because you have to see this. If somebody is saying packaging is not represented, they did not tell you anything about delivery was represented or not. So you don't have to worry about picking both people. Yeah, I have to have production also. I have to have delivery also. No, you don't really care. All you care about is packaging वाले नहीं आने चाहिए इस team में बस. Right? Because if they wanted delivery people, they would have said, okay, I want delivery person also. I want production people also. That is why you are not concerned. Ki, out of these 17, whatever happens, it could very well happen that all 5 people are from this. It could very well happen that all 5 people are from this. The rest of the things you don't care about. You only care about packaging people not being a part of it. That's all. Right? That is why you're doing 17C5. Now, what about this? Same thing. You don't want delivery people. How many people you have? 18? Out of 18 people, you have to select 5, right? This much is okay?
Yes.
ठीक है? Chalo, very nice. Okay, now moving on. Now moving on to this. What is this? What is the meaning of this? इसका क्या मतलब है?
We'll have to select only from delivery.
क्योंकि ये क्या बोल रहा है? प्रोडक्शन वाले भी नहीं चाहिए और पैकेजिंग वाले also we don't want, right? So then who is left? So they are saying we don't want production, we don't want packaging. Who is left? Delivery people. So we have to select all 5 people from delivery people, right? So what is it now? 7 C5 divided by 25 C5, right? This is okay?
Yes, ma'am.
मैम ये 7C5 ये वाला समझ गई.
चलो ये जो है ना, ये इसका क्या मतलब है इस पे देखते हैं. कोई भी इंटरसेक्शन होता है तो इसका क्या मतलब होता है? वी वांट both of them together, right?
Yes.
So PR complement and P complement. What does that mean?
Both of them should not be included. Delivery.
Both of them should not be included. Don't include this, don't include this. Who are you left with?
Delivery.
So out of these people only you have to select 5 people, right?
Okay.
Like that. Now, similarly, if you follow the same logic, what happens here? You don't want packaging people and delivery people. So then what? This also,
If these two are independent events, then we can multiply their probabilities, right?
but they are not independent, right?
Why so, ma'am?
Let's say if I am saying that I'm selecting all delivery people, do you get to know that something is happening in the packaging department? So like I tell you that all people are getting selected from delivery people, then I know that there is no one from packaging, no one from production, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Or maybe I tell you that 4 people are from delivery. Then I know that only maximum 1 person could be from packaging, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So these things are connected, right?
Okay.
Like that. Okay, coming back to this. Why, what does this mean? You don't want packaging people, you don't want delivery people. Who are left?
Production or 10C5.
So this is 10C5 out of 25C5, right? What else? Now, what about this?
8C5.
So production don't want, delivery also don't want, only left with packaging. So this is 8C5. (25C5), right? This much is fine.
Yes, ma'am.
चलो तो ये हो गए हमारे तीनों और ये हो गए. और फिर अब ये देख लेते हैं कि इसका क्या मतलब है. What does this mean?
0C5.
So you don't want production people, you don't want packaging people, and you also don't want delivery people. Can this happen?
No, ma'am.
क्योंकि भाई 5 लोग तो सिलेक्ट करने हैं ना, इसी फैक्ट्री में से करने हैं, तो ये तो कभी हो ही नहीं पाएगा. I have left with nobody to select from. So what is this probability going to be? 0?
0.
So this will be 0. So this is your answer. Okay. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes.
ठीक है. वो इसको हमने इस तरीके से किया है. Why did we not do it with this case? That all people are represented. I mean, if we would have been able to find this, that would have been great, right? Because इसमें endless possibilities हो जाती हैं. क्यों? There comes a point when you have endless possibilities. If you have to select 5 people, now you think about, okay, how many people from production, how many from packaging, how many from delivery, and then you keep doing permutation combination, right? So if
Yes.
all people are represented, that means people should be from production also, packaging also, delivery also. And there are 5 people. If there would have been 3 people that you have to select, then you clearly would have known, right? I have to select 1 person from production, 1 from packaging, and 1 from delivery, right?
Yes.
So then your system would have been very easy and simple, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
You would have done, okay, every department, 1 pick 1 people. So you would have done first seat 10 option, second seat 8 option, third seat 7 option. You could have done that. But the moment you say there are 5 people, now, okay, 1 person from production, 1 from packaging, 1 from delivery. And then, okay, second will be coming from production, or 2 people will be coming. So like multiple cases come. That's why it becomes a little complicated and we don't take that route.
Ma'am, if there were only 3 people, then what would the probability be in this case?
So probability that at least, so if you would have to select a team of 3 people and you want all departments to be represented, you would know na, that out of 10 people, you have to select 1. So you have to make a team of 3 people, right? So 1 person should come from production, 1 should come from packaging, and 1 should come from delivery. Only then they will all be represented.
Yes, ma'am.
So you would have done what? 10 times 8 times 7, right? And out of all options meaning what? Out of 25 people, select any 3. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And then you would have done 1 minus 8 times 7 times 10 divided by 25C3. Okay. That. All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. Perfect. Chalo ji. Let's do one more problem. Acha, let's do this. This is the question that you have. So the question is, if A and B are independent events, prove that A complement and B complement would also be independent. This is what you have to figure out. So what is the question? The question is, A and B are independent. So they are independent events. Now, prove that A complement and B complement would also be independent. Is the question clear to us?
Yes.
I know A and B are independent. Now I have to show that A complement and B complement would also be independent. Okay. So what should I do? क्या करना चाहिए? अच्छा, अगर मुझे शो करना है कि A complement और B complement independent है, तो मतलब क्या शो करना है मुझे? What do I have?
P of A complement intersection B complement is equal to P of A complement multiplied by P of B complement.
Right. So my task is to do what? My task is to show this, that probability of A complement times probability of B complement. If I'm able to show this, I'm done, right? I don't need to do anything else.
Yes.
So now my task is to come up with this using this. So what is given to me? Given. First, write whatever is given to you. What is given to you? That A and B are independent events, right?
Yes.
Independent events. So if A and B are independent events, what does that mean? That probability of A intersection B is what? Probability of A times probability of B, right? Now,
Yes.
how do I come up with this? How do I come up with this? What should I do? What should we do? क्या करना चाहिए बताओ? अच्छा, fine. तो मतलब whenever you have to prove something ना, you can start from one side and then you can come up with the other side. Okay, so this is given to you. So I have your task is to find probability of A complement intersection B complement, right? Find this now. Probability of A complement intersection B complement. What is this? Right now you don't know they are independent, so you can't use this. You have to prove this. But what is A complement intersection B complement? How can I write it?
A union B whole complement.
Right? Can I write it like this? This I know, right?
Yes.
How we can see, in case anybody is having any issues here, you can see this, right? This is actually called De Morgan's law. that, let's say this is A and let's say this is B. Okay. So what is A complement intersection B complement? A complement is this. And B complement is this. So what is the common area in all of this? Whatever is outside, which was this, right? And what is this outside area? This total union complement, right? Okay.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So A complement intersection B complement is A union B complement. Now, how can I find this probability? Can I simplify it? Do I know that probability of A plus probability of A complement is 1?
Yes, ma'am.
So how can I simplify it without any complement here? Can I do 1 minus probability of A union B? Can I do that?
Yes, ma'am.
We can, right? Okay, fine. Now, do I know what is A union B? Do I know the formula? What is probability of A union B formula?
P of A plus P of B minus P intersection.
This I know, right? Irrespective of whether they are independent or not, this has to hold, right? So now what can I do here? Okay, sorry, there's a minus here. And then minus minus will become plus, right? Plus probability of A intersection B. Okay. Because I know that A and B are independent, can I write it like probability of A times probability of B? Because I know that they are independent, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Now what do we do? Now do you see something that we can do which could be helpful for us?
Ma'am, we will take PA common.
PA common. Okay, we can. Sure. From where?
PA, PB and minus PA.
Or we can take PB also common, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So can I take PB common from here?
Yes, ma'am.
1 minus probability of A. Let me take PB common. Okay. So if I take PB minus PB common, what do I get? 1 minus probability of A, right? And here also I have the same thing, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Can I take the entire thing common now? 1 minus probability of A. I take this entire thing common. What am I left with? 1 minus probability of B. Right? Can I do that?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what is this? And what is this? What is 1 minus probability of A?
P com.
Probability of A complement. And what is 1 minus probability of B? B complement. And where did I start from? I started from here, right? I used everything that I knew. I kept using it until I got this. So have I shown what I wanted to? I wanted to show this. And I have shown this, right? So what does this tell me? Probability of A intersection B complement is equals to probability of A complement times probability of B complement, right? So now what happens? I have shown whatever I needed to show, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Hence, proved. So we have proved. What have we proved? That A complement and B complement are also independent. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
ऐसे करना है. ठीक है? Clear हो गया?
Yes, ma'am.
Very nice, very nice, very good. चलो जी.
Ma'am, can you just please scroll a bit up?
Yes, yes. Tell me where to stop.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, a bit down.
A bit down, okay. Guys, what is happening in your college regarding the maths and stats syllabus?
Ma'am, in maths, all 3 chapters have been done, and I think the second this lecture the sir would start the 4th chapter, and ma'am in stats second chapter is completed.
Okay, fine. ठीक है. What about other people? Okay. Okay, so second chapter, Priyank, in maths or stats? Stats, okay. And what about mathematics? Narmada Singh, my teacher is absent since 3 weeks. Okay. Acha, maths teacher is absent. Priyanka ma'am is teaching base theorem. Okay, fine. Fine. Umang, what about you?
They have completed 4 chapters and they're going to start 5th from tomorrow.
Okay, 4 chapters in mathematics.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. ठीक है. चलो, आई थिंक अपना भी कल कॉन्सेप्ट्स कवर हो जाएंगे चैप्टर 3 के. फाइन. आई थिंक going with okay pace only, not too fast, not too slow also. Priyank is
Yes.
saying first chapter in mathematics. Too late, huh, Priyank? No worries. Okay, fine. All right. Okay, guys. We will discuss more problems now. एक काम करते हैं. I'll just pick another problem that we will be discussing after the break. So in the meantime, if anybody wants to we'll discuss both these problems. So if you want, you can take your time during the break as well to see these. But we will be discussing at least 2-3 more problems. ठीक है? Chalo. So let's continue again in 10 minutes. It's 7:30 right now. Let's continue back at 7:40. Okay? This question we will start after the break. I'll see you guys at 7:40. Thank you. All right, let's do this problem now. Fine, let's plan to do these 3 problems. And once we are done with all of this, kind of all types of questions in probability would be done. तो उसके बाद जो भी है थोड़ा बहुत आप बैक प्रॉब्लम्स को प्रैक्टिस कर सकते हो जो भी आपके डिवोर के अंदर है, ठीक है? And then from the next class we will start with the 3rd chapter which is random variables. ठीक है? चलो, okay, fine. Coming back. So did you guys read this problem? There is a box which contains 4 red balls, 5 white balls, and 6 blue balls. ठीक है? There is a box. ठीक है? इसमें क्या क्या दिया हुआ है? 4 red balls, 5 white balls, and 6 blue balls. Okay, this is given to you. उसके बाद suppose that 3 balls are randomly drawn. So you randomly pick 3 balls out of this box. ठीक है? What is the probability that all 3 of the selected balls are of the same color? So what is the probability that all the balls that you select, they are all of the same color? Either they are all blue, or they are all white, or they are all red. So how do we find this probability?
4C3 plus 5C3 plus 6C3 upon 15C3.
Very nice. So this question is similar to all people coming from the same department, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So all 3 of the selected balls are of same color. ये probability निकालनी. तो हमारे पास required cases क्या क्या होंगे कि जो आपने 3 balls you have selected, either they are all blue balls, or they are all white balls, or they are all red balls. So what you will be doing is, what are the number of cases? That out of 6 you have to select 3, or out of 5 you have to select 3, or out of 4 you have to select 3. And what is the total number of cases? There are in total 15 balls, and out of those 15 balls you can pick any 3, right? So it will be 15C3, right? So this is your answer. Is that okay?
Ma'am, when we use the addition and when we use the multiplication in case of probability.
So addition कब होता है? Okay. When do you use product, first of all? So when things are independent, you use product.
Yes.
Or you have to... Yeah.
और इसमें 6C3 multiply 5C3 तो उसका मतलब और एडिशन करते हैं तो उनमें क्या डिफरेंस है?
मतलब इस केस में आपको ये पता है कि देखो इसमें अगेन आई एम डूइंग दिस probability either. So basically what are you doing? All blue union all white union all red. This is what you are doing. And since they have nothing in common, they are all disjoint, this union probability will be the sum, right?
Yes.
That is what we are doing. Probability all blue plus probability all white plus probability all red. And all blue meaning what? Out of 6, you have to select 3 divided by 25C3. Sorry, 15C3. Plus all white meaning 5C3 divided by 15C3. All red meaning 4C3 divided by 15C3. That's what you have to do. मल्टीप्लाई आप कब करते हो? जब या तो इंटरसेक्शन हो या फिर इंडिपेंडेंस हो, उस केस में करते हो. यहाँ पे यूनियन था एंड दे वर ऑल डिसजॉइंट, दैट इज व्हाई वी हैव एडेड देम. ओके.
मैम अगर तीनों को इंक्लूड इंटरसेक्शन के केस में मल्टीप्लिकेशन करते हैं और यूनियन के केस में प्लस.
ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. इंटरसेक्शन ओनली व्हेन इट इज इंडिपेंडेंट, देन.
ओके.
If you do intersection and they are all independent, then you can multiply. Otherwise, you can't. Okay.
Ma'am, if we have to find the probability of all B intersection all W intersection all R, then we have to multiply.
No, that's not possible.
Okay.
क्योंकि आप ये चाह रहे हो कि तीनों ब्लू भी हो और तीनों व्हाइट भी हो और तीनों रेड भी हो, वो तो हो नहीं सकता.
Yes, ma'am.
तो मतलब केस टू केस वेरी करेगा थोड़ा सा आपको.
Okay.
ठीक है.
Yes.
All right. What about the second one? The second problem is saying, if drawing a blue ball is considered a success, if drawing a blue ball is considered a success, what is the probability that at least 8 balls will be drawn to obtain a success? What does this mean? This means that, so this is a separate thing now. Okay. Matlab, it's not like you're just drawing 3 balls at random. Okay. Now you've just decided that whenever you pick a ball and it comes out to be blue, it's a success. Okay. So if you pick a ball, it comes out to be blue, you say, okay, success. If you pick a ball, if it doesn't come out to be blue, you say it's a failure. Now they're asking, what is the probability that at least 8 balls will be drawn to obtain a success? 8 balls have to be picked minimum to get a success. This is a very interesting problem. Acha, forget this 8 balls. Assume that my question is that you have to pick 3 balls to get a success. To get the first success, what would that mean? Was your first ball blue?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
No. अगर पहली बॉल ब्लू आ जाती तो आपको पहली एक ही बॉल पिक करके पहली सक्सेस मिल गई ना. So,
ma'am, 6C3.
Okay, what is 6C3? What is 6C3? 3. We are not picking 3 balls. I am just saying that what is the probability that I had to pick 3 balls to get my first success? This is the question. That what is the probability that I had to pick 3 balls to get my first success? And success is getting a blue ball. अगर पहली बारी में ही I picked a ball and it came out to be blue, I got my first success even with a single ball, right? Then
Yes,
I did not have to pick 3 balls, right?
Mm.
And let's say first ball did not come out to be blue. And then the second ball that I picked, it came out to be blue. Then how many balls I had to pick to get my first success? 2. Right? No?
Yes.
Yes. And let's say the second ball that I picked, it was also not blue. So first ball was also not blue. Second was also not blue. The third was blue. Then to get my first success, how many balls I have picked?
3.
3. So that is the probability that you have to find, that to get my first success, you have to pick 3 balls. So first ball should not be blue. Second ball should also not be blue. And third ball should be blue, right? Only in that case, you will have to pick 3 balls to get your first success. Right?
Yes, ma'am.
This concept is clear to you, everybody? Okay, Narmada is fine. Priyank, Anshika.
Oh, ma'am, I didn't get it.
Okay, basically इसको भूल जाओ. अब मेरे को ये बताओ कि अगर आप ब्लू बॉल निकाल लेते हो तो आप इसको सक्सेस बोल दोगे. ठीक है, तो मैं ये पूछ रही हूँ कि मेरी जिंदगी में पहली सक्सेस आने के लिए मुझे 3 बॉल्स निकालनी पड़ेगी. वो कब होगी सिचुएशन? तो हो सकता है मेरी पहली बॉल में उठाऊं वही ब्लू आ जाए, राइट?
यस मैम.
तो मेरी सक्सेस कितनी बॉल पिक करने पे आ गई? एक ही बॉल पिक कर, पहली ही बॉल पिक करते ही सक्सेस हो गई, राइट?
यस मैम, 3 बॉल्स आने पर सक्सेस मानी जाएगी ना?
नो नो, मतलब हमारा क्वेश्चन ये है कि आपको 3 बॉल उठानी पड़े पहली सक्सेस अचीव करने के लिए. उस सिचुएशन की प्रोबेबिलिटी बताओ. So you have to tell the probability of a situation wherein you have to pick 3 balls to get your first success.
Yes ma'am.
And success is getting a blue ball. So it could very well happen that my first ball is blue.
Yes ma'am.
If first ball is blue, how many balls have you picked up to get your first success? 1. Right? You don't need to pick more balls, right, to get your first success. You already had your first success, right?
Yes ma'am.
Now, if the first ball is not blue and the second ball is blue, how many balls you pick to get the success, first success?
Ma'am, 2.
2. If your first ball is not blue, second ball is also not blue, third ball is blue, then how many balls you picked to get your first success?
Ma'am, 3.
3. Similarly, this process can keep going on, right?
Yes ma'am.
In this case, how many balls you picked to get your first success, which was getting a blue ball? 4.
Yes ma'am.
So you have to find the probability of this situation, that you had to pick 3 balls to get your first success. So you have to find the probability of this situation, that first time when you picked, you got a non-blue ball. Second time you picked, you also got a non-blue ball. And third time you got a blue ball. You have to find this probability. So you have to find the probability of first ball not blue and intersection. Second ball not blue and third ball blue, right?
Yes ma'am.
And what you are doing, you have a basket, you are picking a ball, looking at the color and then bringing it back. So when you pick the second time, is that going to be dependent on what happened the first time? If you are just looking at the color and then bringing it back, it's not like keeping it on the side. So all these events, all these different draws, are they independent?
Yes ma'am.
If you are not looking at the color, keeping it on the side, looking at the color, keeping it side, no. You're looking at the color, putting it back in the box, looking at color, putting it back in the box. So they are independent?
Yes ma'am.
Right? So what is the so if they are all independent, I can find this probability by multiplication, intersection, because all these events are independent, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Since
Yes, ma'am.
all the draws are independent of each other, probability can be found accordingly, right? Yes or no? So what is the probability of this? That first time you got a non-blue ball, second time also you got a non-blue ball, third time you got a blue ball. What is the probability of getting a non-blue ball? How many blue balls are there? 6 out of 15. So
Ma'am, 1 minus 6/15.
राइट, या फिर आप इसको कैसे कह सकते हो, 9/15 भी कह सकते हो.
Yes.
9/15 टाइम्स सेकेंड बॉल नॉन ब्लू आई, उसकी क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी है? दैट इज ऑल्सो 9/15. तीसरी बॉल ब्लू आई, उसकी क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी है?
6/15.
6/15, right? So you can do the multiplication, right? Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, if this is clear to us, now we can move on to the other one. Okay. So this is the exact question. The question was this to us. ये question था. That if drawing a blue ball is considered the success, what is the probability that at least 8 balls will have to be drawn to obtain a success, meaning one success? So you have to draw at least 8 balls. At least 8 ball meaning what? Either you have to draw 8 balls, right? Or you have to draw 9 balls. Or you have to draw 10 balls. Or you can keep going on, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What would 8 balls mean?
Ma'am, 7 non-blue color balls, and the 8th one will be the blue one.
Exactly. So first 7 balls are not blue and the last 8th one is blue. Then you will have to pick 8 balls, right?
Yes.
Now, if you have to pick 9 balls, then first 8 have to be non-blue and the 9th one will have to be blue, right?
Yes.
And if it is 10, if you keep going on, because these things have nothing in common. They have nothing in common. They are all disjoint events that you have to pick 8 balls, or you have to pick 9 balls, or you have to pick 10 balls. They're all disjoint, right? इनमें कुछ common है क्या?
No, ma'am.
They have nothing in common. So what is the probability that you have to pick at least 8 balls? This is nothing but probability that you have to pick 8 balls plus 9 balls plus, ऐसे it can keep going on, right? If you have to pick 8 balls to get one success, your all 7 balls have to be non-blue, right? So you will multiply 9/15. How many times?
7 times.
7 times. So 9/15. 7 times. And the last one, which is the blue ball, what will that be? 6/15?
Yes.
Plus, if it is the 9th ball, then first 8 will have to be non-blue. So 9/15 raised to the power 8 and 6/15. And this process can keep going on, right?
Yes.
So now what happens? Now what is happening? Can you take something common? Here also power 7, here also power 7 is there, here also 6 by 5 is there. So everywhere I can take a power, the first term common, right? 9 by 15 raised to the power 7 times 6 by 15. I can take common, and what will I be left with? 1 plus 9 by 15 plus 9 by 15 squared plus. It can keep going on like this, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what is this? Have you heard of something like this? A plus AR plus AR square. Have you heard
Yes.
of infinite GP?
Yes, ma'am. Geometric mean.
Right? Infinite GP. Because this process will keep going on till infinity. And if your common ratio is, if your common ratio is less than 1, the modulus is less than 1. So then what is the sum of this? A upon 1 minus R, right? Sum of infinite GP. Sum of an infinite GP is first term divided by 1 minus R. An infinite GP sum exists only if the ratio, common ratio, is the modulus value is less than 1, right? So what is A value here?
1.
And what is R value here?
Oh, ma'am. 9 by 15.
9 by 15. Is this less than 1?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
9 by 15 is less than 1. So what will be the sum of this? 1 over 1 minus 9 by 15, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So what is this probability going to be? Probability that at least 8 balls. This is going to be 9 by 15 raised to the power 7 times 6 by 15. And then what is this? 15, 6 by 15. Yes. So this will be 15 by 6, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And both of these will get cancelled. And you are left with what? 9 by 15 raised to the power 7. Is that okay?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, समझ में आ गया ये पूरा कॉन्सेप्ट?
मैम वो जो स्टार्टिंग में वो डिसजॉइंट कैसे था, क्योंकि उसमें जो एन बी और बी तो कॉमन होगा।
क्या कॉमन होगा?
मैम जो पहले नॉन बॉल नॉन ब्लू आ रही थी और एक ब्लू आ रही थी, तो मैम वो तो कॉमन होगा उन सब में।
नहीं, ये एक इवेंट ये है कि आपको 8 बॉल्स पिक करनी पड़ रही हैं एक सक्सेस के लिए, पहली सक्सेस के लिए।
ओके।
एक इवेंट है कि आपको 9 बॉल्स पिक करनी है अपने पहले सक्सेस के लिए। तो अगर 8 बॉल पिक करनी पड़ रही है, वो अपने आप में एक अलग इवेंट है। और कभी भी ऐसा नहीं होगा ना कि 8 बॉल और 9 बॉल के केसेस एक साथ हो सकते हैं। या तो आपको 8 बॉल पिक करनी पड़ेगी, या तो आपको
Yes.
9 बॉल पिक करनी पड़ेगी। दोनों एक साथ तो नहीं हो सकता।
ओके मैम, मैं सोच रही थी उसके एलिमेंट कॉमन है। ओके
नहीं,
मैम,
वो पूरा जो इवेंट है, that entire event in itself, if that is common or not.
ओके।
ठीक है? All right. So guys, this problem is clear now. We can do it if something like this comes in the exam.
यस मैम।
Chalo ji, very nice. Okay guys, try this problem. This is a very simple case of Bayes theorem. एक बारी इस question को आप खुद से try करना, ठीक है? Let's try to do the next problem now. So this is very, very similar to what we've done. Simple case of Bayes theorem. 3 कंसल्टिंग फर्म्स की प्रोबेबिलिटी है ABC एंड उनकी कॉस्ट ओवररन करने की प्रोबेबिलिटी है और बता दिया है कि कॉस्ट ओवररन हैज हैपेंड. नाउ यू हैव टू टेल व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी that the consulting firm involved is company C and what is the probability that consulting firm is company A given that the cost overrun has happened. So it's a classic Bayes theorem problem. Try to do it on your own. Let's do this problem now. Okay. All right. So let's read this question and let's take our sweet little time to do this. What is given to us? Okay. Suppose a box contains 5 biased coins with probability of head. So there is a box which contains 5 different biased coins. Okay. Biased coin meaning they are not unbiased. Meaning not probability is half. So every coin will have a different probability of head or tail coming. So they've told us the probabilities as well. And the probabilities of head is 0 for the first coin, 1/4 for the other, 1/2 for the other, 3/4 for the other, and 1 for the other. And one coin is selected at random and it is tossed 2 times. Okay? One coin is picked up at random, meaning this coin can also come, this coin can also come, this can also come, this can also come, this can also come. If something is selected at random, every possible coin has an equal chance of coming. Okay. All right. Now one coin is selected at random and it is tossed 2 times. It is tossed 2 times. Now you have to tell what is the probability of obtaining a tail on the first toss. Probability of obtaining a tail on the first toss. This is given to you. So what should we do? There is a box. It has 5 coins. You have to pick any one at random. Okay. And then you have to toss it and see. So you have to tell, okay, first you pick a coin and then you toss it and tail should come. What is the probability of that? So first of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You have 5 coins. So what are the possible options that you have? Either you can pick the first coin, or you can pick the second coin, or you can pick the third coin, or you can pick the fourth coin, or you can pick the fifth coin. Is there anything apart from this? Is there any other possibility? Exactly. It would depend on which coin we choose. Exactly. Yes. So if I know which coin I have chosen, I can tell what is the probability of toss, probability of tail on that toss, right? But now I have to tell this probability independent of knowing which coin I have picked. So I have 5 possibility, right? That I pick either coin C1 or coin C2 or coin C3 or coin C4 or coin C5, right? So do these events have anything in common? Is there anything common here?
No, ma'am.
They are all disjoint. If I can pick one coin, I will not be picking the other coin, right? Are these all the possibilities that are available? Are they mutually exhaustive? Meaning, only 5 of these possibilities are there, right? Is there anything else that can happen? I mean, is there a scope of picking another coin, 6th coin?
No, ma'am.
So all these events are mutually exclusive and exhaustive, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
So if something is mutually exclusive and exhaustive, and I have to find the probability of any particular event, I can use the law of total probability, right? Yes or no? तो क्या हुआ होगा? There is a series of events, right? I had to pick a coin. पहला step था pick a coin, right? I picked C1 or C2 or C3 or C4 or C5. Now I toss it. I get a head or I get a tail. I get a head, I get a tail. I get a head, I get a tail. I get a head, I get a tail. I get a head or I get a tail, right? And each of these will have a different probability, right? And my task is to figure out what? That okay, if it was C1, then tail. If it was C2, then tail. If it was C3, then tail. If it was C4, then tail. It was C5, then tail, right? My probability is just the sum of all of this. That is how we come up with the law of total probability, right?
Yes.
So, what is this? That probability C1 intersection tail plus C2 intersection tail plus C5 intersection tail, right? Right now I'm expanding it, but I can just directly use the law of total probability formula, which will be this, right? Probability of C1 times probability of tail, given that it is the first coin, plus probability that it is second coin, and probability of getting a tail if it is a second coin, right? Similarly, I can keep doing this till I get the fifth coin, right? Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Are we all able to understand this? How we have come up with this? Everybody?
Ma'am, how we are able to write P of T as P of C1 intersection T?
P of T. So in the first toss, you have to get a tail, right?
Yes.
So either you picked up the first coin and gotten a tail, or you picked up second coin and gotten a tail, or you picked up the third coin and gotten the tail. Similarly for the fifth coin.
Okay.
And then each of them has nothing in common. So you are adding that.
Yes.
ओके, लॉ ऑफ टोटल प्रोबेबिलिटी जैसे हमने डेराइव किया था उसी लॉजिक से कर रहे हैं हम लोग, ठीक है? All right, now, okay, so what is the probability of picking the first coin? Since any coin can come at random, you're selecting the coins at random. What is the probability of picking the first coin? What is the probability of picking the first coin? There are 5 coins, right? And you have to pick one at random. You are not, yeah, you're not biased towards picking anything. Everything is equally likely. Then
1/5.
1/5. This is also 1/5. This is also 1/5. This is also 1/5. This is also 1/5, right?
Yes.
Okay. So probability of C1 is 1/5 times probability of getting a tail from the first coin. If probability of head is 0, what is the probability of tail from the
1.
1? Now, similarly, what is the probability of getting second coin? 1/5. Probability of getting a tail from the second coin?
3/4.
3/4. Plus third coin getting probability 1/5. Probability of getting tail if you have the third coin?
1/2.
1/2. Plus 1/5 times 1/4 plus 1/5 times. If this, for this coin, the probability of head is 1. So then what is the probability of tail?
0.
0. So this time 0, right? So what do we have? All of this multiplied. So what do we get? 1 by 5 we can take common. We will have 1 plus 3 by 4 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 plus 0, right? If you add these two, you will get 1 again, 1 plus 1, 2, and then 1 by 2, which is 2.5. 2.5 divided by 5, which is 1 by 2, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So your probability of getting tails is 1 by 2. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Are we all clear with this?
Yes.
Fine. Okay. Now this is the second part. This is very interesting now. This is the second part. Okay. What do you know? If tail is obtained on the first toss, फर्स्ट टॉस जो आपने किया उसमें आपको टेल मिला, ठीक है? व्हाट इज द प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट अनदर टेल विल बी ऑब्टेन्ड ऑन द सेकंड टॉस? सो probability of first toss, probability that you have second number toss T2, given that first time you had a toss T1, right?
Yes.
So first time you gotten a tail, people have told you that. Now you have to find the probability that second time also you will get a tail. So probability of getting another tail on the second toss, if on the first toss you've gotten a tail. Okay. So how do we figure this out? How do we find it? Probability of T2 intersection T1, right?
Yes.
Divided by probability of T1. So what is T2 intersection T1? मतलब पहली बार भी टेल आए, दूसरी बार भी टेल आए, राइट?
Yes.
इसकी प्रोबेबिलिटी निकालनी है, डिवाइड बाय पहली बार टेल आ जाए पहले टॉस में, राइट? पहले टॉस में जो टेल आएगा उसकी तो प्रोबेबिलिटी हमने निकाल रखी है ऑलरेडी 1/2, ठीक है?
Yes.
तो ये क्या है? दिस इज एक्चुअली प्रोबेबिलिटी दैट यू गेट टू टेल्स, राइट? फर्स्ट टाइम बोथ टू टेल्स, गिवन दैट द फर्स्ट इज टेल, राइट?
Yes.
ठीक है, तो बोथ टेल आए, इसकी क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी होगी? ये कैसे निकालेंगे? ये भी वैसे ही निकालेंगे जैसे हमने एक टेल के लिए निकाला था. Yes or no?
मैम इसमें डाउट था कि बोथ टेल्स और वन टेल में सेम फॉर्मूला कैसे लगेगा?
सेम फॉर्मूला नहीं लगेगा, मतलब कॉन्सेप्ट सेम लगेगा.
ओके.
मतलब कि पहला कॉइन पिक हुआ तो 2 बार टेल आए, उसकी क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी है, राइट?
यस.
फिर दूसरा कॉइन पिक हो तो 2 बार टेल आए, उसकी क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी है? तीसरा कॉइन पिक हो तो दोनों बार टेल आए, चौथा कॉइन पिक हो तो दोनों बार टेल आए, और पांचवा कॉइन पिक हो तो दोनों बार टेल आए, उसकी क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी होगी, राइट? दिस इज फाइन.
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, तो ये भी तो ऐसी सिचुएशन है ना कि पहले आपने कॉइन C1 पिक कर लिया, फिर आप बता रहे हो कि ओके दोनों टेल आए गिवन आपने C1 पिक किया है, राइट? ऐसे ही होगा ये भी. यस और नो?
यस.
ठीक है, तो अब पहला कॉइन एंड डिवाइडेड बाय प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ फर्स्ट टॉस में टेल आ जाए। इसकी तो प्रोबेबिलिटी हमने निकाल रखी है विच इज 1/2, राइट? तो इसको हमें निकालने की जरूरत नहीं है, वो हम पिछले वाले केस से यूज कर देंगे। तो प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ C1 कितनी है? 1/5। और अगर पहला कॉइन कैसा था हमारा, जिसमें प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ टेल आने की क्या थी? 1, राइट? प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ टेल वाज 1। तो जब आप सेकेंड टाइम टॉस करोगे तो भी प्रोबेबिलिटी वही रहेगी उसी
Yes.
तो वो 1 × 1 हो जाएगा, बिकॉज दे आर इंडिपेंडेंट, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
तो ये 1 × 1 हो गया, प्लस फिर दूसरा कॉइन पिक किया, उसमें प्रोबेबिलिटी ऑफ टेल क्या थी? 3/4। दूसरा जब कॉइन टॉस किया तो भी प्रोबेबिलिटी 3/4 ही थी, इसको 1/5। यस और नो?
Yes, ma'am.
तो ऐसे ही हम लोग कहां तक करते रहेंगे? 1/5 टाइम्स 1/2 स्क्वायर्ड प्लस 1/5 टाइम्स 1/4 स्क्वायर्ड प्लस 1/5 टाइम्स 0 स्क्वायर्ड। यस और नो? एंड डिवाइडेड बाय 1/2, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, तो और फिर क्या कर दोगे आप? 1/5 कॉमन ले लो, ये क्या हो जाएगा? 1 प्लस 9/16 प्लस 1/4 प्लस 1/16 प्लस 0। सो बेसिकली ये इतना ही रहेगा। 4/16 को क्या लिख सकते हैं हम लोग? 1/4 को क्या लिख सकते हैं? 9/16 प्लस इसको 4/16 लिख सकते हैं।
Yes, ma'am.
तो ये कितना हो गया? 1/5। और ये कितना हो गया? 10 + 4 14/16। 1 + 14/16, 14/16 कितना होता है? 7/8, राइट? और ये 1/2, तो ये 7 कितना हो गया? ये 1/5 टाइम्स 15/8, और ये नीचे क्या है? 1/2, ऊपर 2 चला जाएगा, तो ये आपके पास क्या हो गया? दिस इज 3, दिस इज 4, सो व्हाट इज दिस? 3/4, राइट?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, इज दैट ओके? क्लियर हो गया क्या किया हमने?
मैम अगर हमें पता था कि T1 और T2 इंडिपेंडेंट है तो हमने पहले उसमें 1/2 इंटू 1/2 क्यों नहीं किया?
ओके, सो योर क्वेश्चन इज कि T1 और T2 इंडिपेंडेंट हैं?
यस मैम।
कि अगर मेरी पहली टेल आ चुकी है तो दूसरी टेल आएगी कि नहीं? नहीं, ये इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं है। क्यों? क्योंकि ये देखो कि अगर पहली बार टेल आ चुकी है, ठीक है, तो मुझे पता है कि मेरा 5th कॉइन काम का नहीं है, राइट? मेरा 5th कॉइन नहीं आया। यस और नो? So what is our question here? It's that कि मैंने T1 और T2 को इंडिपेंडेंट करके वो क्यों नहीं किया? देखो, अगर मैं ऐसा करती ना कि मैंने एक 5 कॉइन में से एक रैंडमली सिलेक्ट किया और टॉस किया, और फिर मैं दोबारा ये काम करती अपने आप में अलग से, तब वो इंडिपेंडेंट होते। तो मैं दोबारा अगर रैंडमली दोबारा सिलेक्ट कर रही हूँ और फिर से टेल निकाल रही हूँ, वो 2 इवेंट्स इंडिपेंडेंट होते। लेकिन यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है कि आप एक कॉइन अगर आपने चूज कर लिया तो आपका वो कॉइन फिक्स हो गया। अब उसमें क्या हो रहा है, पहली बार टेल आ रहा है, दूसरी बार टेल आ रहा है, फिर दूसरा कॉइन अगर पिक हुआ है तो टेल अलग है, तीसरी बार पिक हुआ है तो टेल अलग है। तो कहीं ना कहीं अगली बार टेल आएगा कि नहीं सेकंड टर्न में, वो कहीं ना कहीं पहली टर्न पे डिपेंड कर रहा है। क्यों? क्योंकि पहली टर्न से डिटरमाइन हो रहा है कि कौन सी प्रोबेबिलिटी एप्लीकेबल है, कौन सा कॉइन पिक हुआ है। सो इट्स अ चेन ऑफ इवेंट्स विच इज गोइंग ऑन। अगर ये दो इंडिपेंडेंट प्रोसेस होते जिसमें हम लोग ये कर रहे होते कि रैंडमली सिलेक्ट किया फिर फर्स्ट टाइम टॉस किया, वो और फिर से वही प्रोसेस दोबारा रिपीट करते, और फिर अगर ये लोग पूछते कि पहली बार ये प्रोसेस किया तो ये हुआ, अगर दूसरी बार भी सेम प्रोसेस करेंगे तो क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी होगी, तब हम लोग इसको इंडिपेंडेंटली ट्रीट करते हैं। ओके,
Yes, ma'am.
all right, fine, okay guys, any other doubts in this? तो अभी आपके लिए क्या है, एक ये होमवर्क है, try to do this, and there is one more problem which you should try. Let me show you that. Where is it? So जो past year questions है, I think उसमें एक दो ही questions बचे हैं जो नहीं किए हैं, तो आप उनको ट्राई करने की कोशिश करना। सो जो चैप्टर नोट्स हैं उसमें क्वेश्चन नंबर, so one is this and one is this. This is also one problem. बाकी अगर आपको चेक करना है कि कौन से प्रॉब्लम नंबर है, तो जो चैप्टर नोट्स है उसमें 15th क्वेश्चन है ये जो आपने नहीं किया है, और एक 13th क्वेश्चन है जो हमने नहीं किया है, एंड उसके अलावा वी हैव काइंड ऑफ डन एवरीथिंग। सो क्वेश्चन 13 एंड क्वेश्चन 15 यू शुड ट्राई वंस। चैप्टर नोट्स के बैक में, चैप्टर 2 के बैक में जो क्वेश्चंस हैं उसमें क्वेश्चन नंबर 15 एंड 13 यू शुड ट्राई, ठीक है। बाकी अब आप अपने बैक प्रॉब्लम्स भी शुरू कर दो, प्रैक्टिस करना, ठीक है। और आई थिंक उसके अलावा जो अब अपनी नेक्स्ट क्लास होगी उसमें अगर आपके इसमें से डाउट है तो हम वो ले लेंगे, और बाकी हम लोग चैप्टर नंबर 3 विच इज रैंडम वेरिएबल वो स्टार्ट करेंगे, ठीक है। दैट इज समथिंग विच इज वेरी वेरी न्यू विच यू हैव नॉट डन एवर इन योर लाइफ, प्रोबेबिलिटी यू हैव डन सम बिट ऑफ इट, तो थोड़ी सी फेमिलियरिटी है, वो बिल्कुल ही नया कॉन्सेप्ट है, ठीक है। तो वी विल स्टार्ट ऑफ विद दैट। ओके, आई थिंक लेट्स स्टॉप हियर फॉर टुडे। In case you have anything to ask, I'm here. Otherwise, we'll just end the session today here. All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Narmada. Thank you, Anshika.